Hey, what the hell? I guess getting multiple turns. That's... Am I sure this is, on, wait mode? It doesn't seem to be on wait mode. Maybe it just means that, like, enemies' ATB bars feel slower or something? I don't know. Or, like, real much more slowly? I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to I Am Setsuna. We have resolved the issue with the boss. I tried streaming on Twitch for a while. Well, me grinding and such, and it didn't really work out too well. Didn't get too many, like, new viewers, so I'm switching back to YouTube because it's just so much more convenient. And speaking of convenient, oh, there we go. I was like wondering, okay, why isn't most of the Firefox browser popping up properly? I'm still wondering that. Yeah, I just figured I show myself fighting the Spirit Knight tainted dude. I fought him a few times on Twitch stream, but I felt like, yeah, it'd be worth kind of showing here a few times, and managed to grind quite a bit this way. So yeah, in case you're wondering, I did fight the boss a third time, and managed to destroy it, but then it wiped out my party at the last moment with its final attack, its dying breath. And apparently none of the other party members know how to use Ophidian water to revive us afterwards, because, like, there's only the 3 party members on the front line, so, like, with everyone else wiped out by the same attack, I don't know what's going on here. The crazy logic of RPGs, JRPGs in particular, I suppose. I don't really fault the game for that. I fault the game for not giving me any chance to, like, stock up or grind or do anything. And, like, the one new character they introduced, you can't, like, grind him, and he's, like, severely underleveled for this enemy that, you know, you're kind of expected to have him fight. Like, story-wise, it makes sense that, like, he would be part of this battle, but, like, no, you don't put him in the party. Unless there's some mechanic that, makes it so that, he's, like, leveled to, like, wherever Setsuna's level, maybe? Because he was identically leveled to Setsuna. But... And she's kind of an essential member of the party because she's a healer, and she's underleveled because she was out of commission for a while. So, yeah, that battle was totally fair. That's what pisses me off more than anything, is that, like... Of course, but a lot of my own fault for not saving after... I've saved numerous times after... I'm getting paranoid at this point. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna probably use one of my enemy based title cards that I put together recently, because none of the characters from the other title cards have been introduced yet. So, with the possible exception of one character who I won't mention because it's kind of could be a spoiler. was been spoiled by my research into like the player characters is knowing you, but a certain character may become very likely become a So little if I can just wait at this point. I'm oh, there we go. Like, that's weird. It's a bit of a strategy. Okay, like, he still has very high evasion, but like when he's off the snowball, he doesn't have that guaranteed evasion. And he's very easy to kill at that point. And you get like 1,000 experience points for this. And we're nearly at level 20. For everyone, at least, but, thinking I might fight, like, one other group of enemies here. See if I can get over the edge. Okay, I only targeted him. I wish there was a way to actually, like, see who you're targeting rather than having to eyeball it. But these guys are even like weaker than the I'll talk about them being tougher than they're actually like squishier than the like once they're off their little snowball. Got one of them level 20. So you're gonna be seeing that one dialogue sequence again. The other guy will leave at 1 HP. There we go. Now we're all at least level 20. I also need to get some weapon upgrades. It might be another problem. Let's go ahead and save right here. I stopped my Twitch live stream because I discovered that I bought a weapon that was like just a stronger version available, and yeah. He didn't defeat the monster. I left him out of the party. I guess he did defeat a bunch of monsters in that scripted cutscene, though. I think there's like one new Spirit Knight I can attain here. It's actually kind of in the middle of the list. We get really, bio. Just shine a star, find who you are. I might need to go back and grab that later. I still only have one tempering item. Might best strengthen her weapon. I can't. Apparently. What else do I do? Previously, I can't do that. That's interesting. By the time I go and buy it, I can't use it like on any weapon. It's applied to a very particular weapon, apparently. Might make some slightly different dialogue choices here, but not too much different. I should really look at my Fortnite. Last time. Time for some old-fashioned revenge. I do have a shit ton of HP though. Oh, I still can. Hey, I'm about to kill it. What the hell? Are these like more Fortnite touch or yeah, I think these are Fortnite touch or something. Like, we're not meant to be able to fight these guys. These are the better visual indicator of this. Yeah, these aren't regular ass enemies at least. Like, I think I can take some comfort in knowing that the game was even more unfair than I already have assessed. Like, their Spritnite infection needs to be a little more clearly indicated than just, like, oh, they have an ungodly amount of HP. You need to be, like, glowing or something, I don't know. These people only have like 186, those have like 1,000 something hit points apiece, and they're free of them. Yeah, we're clearly not meant to, Professor X? I do the same doc mostly. It's interesting that he doesn't seem to pick at all about the fact that, like, you know, my master must know that, like, she is going to die anyway, so he must, like, vis-a-vis, he must want her dead before she completes her journey. Concordantly. Whatever that means. That's a locked chest. Okay. There's another path down this way. There might be. Okay. I'll bet the way out should be further that way.
れでどう？
よし。
いけるよ。みんなの幸せのために。さすが。いくよ。これでどう？みんな大丈夫？
Exactly what I was hoping to see. Let's adjust the mic here. There we go. We're gonna put an ad break here. First, I should probably do, just in case, and then save. Because this looks like it could be a dungeon. Realm of a Sealed Hope. It's locked. This is an area that will unlock later, I guess. Okay. Huh. Okay, more dungeon type, outdoor dungeon type areas. I keep on forgetting to switch up the. Who gets to use bios? This person is gonna join our party, maybe? Like, why don't I have a sprint knight I can equip to him? Isn't he supposed to be a powerful magic user? We just cross over by ourselves. If only we can find it. The enemies are not as strong as the enemies who are.
俺と出会ったのが運の尽きだね。
よし。冒険に切れぬものはない。
いけるよ。天の裁きを。いくよ。これでどう？
やるぞ。
これぐらいなら。はーい。天の裁きを。
やるぞ。時間が欲しい。先を急ごう。
Maybe the
援護よろしく。
blue here somehow.
抵抗は無駄だ。
天の裁きを。これでどう？
よし。抵抗は無駄だ。よし。
やあ。みんな大丈夫？
Oh yeah, we still have to pass through here. Man, I am so impressed by these little visual touches. Like, this looks like very much like in line with what the Chrono Trigger fan remake I think was gonna kind of look like. And it just really makes me hope that they try that Square like lets them like try their hand at making a actual Chrono Trigger remake. Like I think that might even be like what I wonder if it may even have been the team's goal or something like that. Is that they're this game is sort of like a tech demo of what, or, I guess a showcase, perhaps not really a tech demo. A showcase of like what they can do with those kinds of game mechanics, and I guess that like art style and such. Although it's kind of surprising this isn't on the PS3 because it does look like something that the PS3 could handle fairly easily.
抵抗は無駄だ。
いけるよ。邪魔をしないで。いくよ。
やるぞ。
これぐらいなら。
抵抗は無駄だ。
行って。はーい。
時間が欲しい。先を急ごう。
We will find them, and we will kill them. We come together cause opposites attract, and you know. Good job hiding. Guess I should go back to the little house at the pier. Okay, it was completely pointless. I think probably the only reason this is on a PS3 is that, well, for one, PS3 is an outdated console, and two, the PS4 is like much easier to program for, so. Yeah, I might end up calling it a night very shortly. like before we even go into the next section. Like, this is an extremely small part. I might add like a bonus part, I guess, from the archived Twitch stream. It'll be the only half part, I guess. I don't know. Or something like that. Well, that's interesting. Okay. We can't, like examine this or anything. Get some speculation of what the heck this thing might be. It's a visible, invisible wall. Or it's a decidedly visible plot wall. Like, no one's questioning what that giant purple wall is. Okay. Okay, so you might find that later. Look at me. Height, Ethan? Sure, there's like a lot of dungeon type environments and fighting with enemies and such in a row. I guess, like, I don't know, I might wrap up things up with just my thoughts on the game so far. I think it's pretty worth what I paid for it. Which means it's on sale right now. I highly recommend if you don't have it. And you like what you've seen here, you get it, but there's only like maybe 3 days left to 2 or 3 days left to do so. So from the time of the stream. So if you didn't get it for the Golden Week sale, wait for it to go on sale again for around 20 to 25 bucks. I'm not really sure at this point that it's worth the full $40 price. Maybe if you get a physical copy or, like, you know, a deluxe edition. Although I think deluxe editions are only available in Japan. I think physical copies are only available from Japan currently. It's possible they may eventually release some kind of physical copy, much the way they did with Life is Strange. If it is out there, all the episodes were released, so this doesn't have episodes, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure it's worth $40. Like I might be only a short way into the game, but just from the gameplay I've experienced so far, the quality of the experience, it doesn't feel like a $40 experience to me. I mean, it's hard to quantify. Like, if the story gets a lot more interesting, and maybe some additional gameplay mechanics are introduced, I don't know what this game is gonna be able to do to, like, completely win me over to recommending it at the $40 price point. That's just, like, for an indie type game, I think that is, like, a lot of money to be asking. And so far this game, like, it it harkens to Chrono Trigger, but it is no Chrono Trigger. Like like this team, people behind this game, like I said, they could, like, I'd love to see them do like a remake or sequel to Chrono Trigger, slash Chrono Cross. Although for remake, I would say Chrono Trigger. I don't know. I don't think anyone's clamoring for a remake of Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross was an okay game, but this feels like more of a sequel to Chrono Trigger in terms of its gameplay. But in terms of like the presentation and, you know, this is kind of a proof of concept. Yeah, I think that would be actually a good way of saying it. It's a proof of concept for a potential Chrono Trigger remake or sequel or whatever. And I sincerely hope they do, but, you know, I mean, they need to have a much more substantial budget than they had for this, to be certain. But they could do it, like, I think having it at this level of visual fidelity and style would allow it to be like a AA game, basically. Because I think it's all we really need out of a Chrono Trigger sequel. I don't think we need a AAA Chrono Trigger sequel. I think a AA Chrono Trigger sequel, or even remake, would be just fine. Like, I even said it about Final Fantasy VII before they actually announced doing a AAA Final Fantasy VII remake. That, you know, I would easily settle for like a just visually enhanced version of Final Fantasy, where, you know, they just take the, they kind of take that game and just kind of polish it up, and you still have pre-rendered graphics, but like with an HD sheen to it. That's not what we really got with like the PC and PS4 versions of the game. It might be widescreen. I don't know. I haven't really played it that much. But yeah, let's see what happens. And I seem to have heard that they are having some kind of financial trouble, and one of the articles I think I happened to glance when I was searching for stuff related to I Am Setsuna, so I'm hoping it's not the case, or that Square Enix is willing to give them a shot to do something related to Chrono Trigger. Because it's clearly that they have a passion for that style of gameplay, and you know, as much as I have mixed feelings about I Am Setsuna, it shows a whole lot of promise, I think, and my mixed feelings are mainly regarding the price point, and some of the balance issues. But I mean, a lot of it's forgivable because it's in the game, but it's a little harder to forgive given the fact that they're trying to sell it at a higher. I'd only pay $40, however, for a Chrono Trigger remake or sequel or reboot or whatever, by the same studio, and because, you know, I think it's more of a budget, and with the lessons they've learned from making this, I think more importantly, that they could do a really great job at that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, LCS, and more importantly, DFTBA. I will see you in the next part.